Kana was a highly experienced expert in astronomy and astrophysics with over 10 years of work at NASA. One night during Ramadan, I noticed something unusual in the sky, he explained. There were no stars visible, but the sky was glowing. The air felt incredibly peaceful and cool. I had a strong feeling that this night was unlike any other. His curiosity drove him to dig deep.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahilladzi arsala rasulahu bil huda wa dinil haqq liyuzhirahu 'ala dini kullihi wa kafa billahi syahida. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu la nabiyya ba'dah. Berjumpa lagi dengan channel saya Mars Techno. Saya doakan semoga semua sahabat dalam keadaan sehat selalu.
A famous scientist from NASA, the Aeronautics and Space Agency, made a life-changing choice that cost him his respected career. Why? Because he accepted Islam. This decision came after experiencing the miraculous Laylat al-Qodar, Night of Power. This extraordinary event deeply impacted Kana, a NASA expert, who found himself drawn to the truth of Islam following an unforgettable spiritual experience. Known as the holiest night in Islam, Laylat al-Qodar holds great importance for Muslims. Referred to as the Night of Power, it occurs during the final 10 nights of Ramadan, inspiring Muslims to increase their prayers and worship in hopes of receiving its countless blessings. In the Quran, it is described as a night greater than 1,000 months. This verse highlights its unmatched spiritual value. Interestingly, even scientific observations have suggested the unique nature of this night, leading a NASA scientist to embrace Islam. What does it feel like to be guided by Allah? According to the Friends of Learning YouTube channel, Kana was a highly experienced expert in astronomy and astrophysics with over 10 years of work at NASA. I always took pride in my work, Kana shared. Contributing to science and humanity's progress gave me a strong sense of purpose. I was especially fascinated by celestial phenomena, stars, planets, galaxies, and everything beyond. Among all these wonders, Kana became particularly curious about the mystery of Laylat al-Qodar, revered by Muslims as the Night of Power. One night during Ramadan, I noticed something unusual in the sky, he explained. There were no stars visible, but the sky was glowing. The air felt incredibly peaceful and cool. I had a strong feeling that this night was unlike any other. His curiosity drove him to dig deeper. He discovered that on a regular night, Earth's atmosphere typically sees about 10 stars and 20,000 meteors. However, on this particular night, there were no stars or meteors at all. The mystery deepened further when he realized this unique night happened to coincide with one of the odd nights in the last 10 days of Ramadan. I began wondering if this night had a connection to Ramadan, Kana said. Motivated to find answers, he used advanced telescopic technology to study the sky in greater detail. What I saw through my telescope was something I could never have imagined, he recounted. A bright, radiant light seemed to rise from the Kaaba in Mecca, shooting upward like a laser beam, linking Earth to the heavens. At first, he thought it was an error or a technical glitch. I reset the telescope, rechecked the data, and recalibrated my instruments, but the light didn't disappear. It was real, he said, amazed. Determined to understand the phenomenon, Kana turned to Islamic sources for answers. I reached out to a Muslim colleague, and he explained that what I observed was Laylat al-Qodar, a night of immense blessings and mercy in Islam, Kana shared. His colleague even recited Quranic verses about the night. Hearing those verses left Kana speechless. I was stunned. The Quran had described this miraculous night more than 1,400 years ago, yet modern science had only started to uncover its significance. It became clear to me that the Quran holds knowledge far beyond human understanding, he said. This realization completely changed Kana's view of Islam. I began to see Islam as a faith that perfectly aligns with logic and human nature. It provided a sense of peace and clarity that I had never felt before, he reflected. Without hesitation, Kana decided to embrace Islam. I recited the Shahada, declaration of faith, and became a Muslim, For the first time in my life, I felt true happiness and purpose. I knew I had found divine guidance and mercy, he said. However, his decision came at a cost. NASA wasn't happy with my choice, Kana admitted. They accused me of betrayal and even suppressed the discoveries I made about Laylatul Qodar. They didn't want the world to know the truth about Islam. Despite losing his position, Kana has no regrets. I realized that faith and truth are more important than any job or worldly possessions. My only goal now is to serve Allah and share the beauty of Islam with others, he said. Since embracing Islam, Kana's appreciation for its teachings has only grown. Islam is an incredible blend of reason, knowledge, and spiritual fulfillment. The more I learn, the more I realize it is truly miraculous, he concluded. Thanks for watching this video. Assalamualaikum.
Selesai. Semoga bermanfaat. Terima kasih telah menonton video sampai selesai. Mohon maaf jika ada terjemahan yang kurang tepat. Dukung channel ini dengan like, subscribe, dan share.
Masya Allah, sebuah video dakwah yang sangat menarik. Pembahasan mengenai ilmuwan NASA yang sudah berpengalaman 10 tahun lebih menceritakan tentang keajaiban pada suatu malam yang dia lalui. Pada malam-malam sebelumnya, dia biasanya melihat 10 bintang dan 2000 meteor. Namun kejadian aneh pada suatu malam, dia tidak melihat adanya bintang ataupun meteor satupun. Misteri ini semakin dalam ketika dia menyadari bahwa malam unik ini terjadi bertepatan dengan salah satu malam ganjil dalam 10 terakhir di bulan Ramadhan. Dirinya mulai bertanya-tanya, apakah malam ini ada hubungannya dengan Ramadhan? Kata Connor. Ia menggunakan teknologi teleskopik yang sangat canggih untuk mempelajari langit secara lebih rinci. Apa yang dia lihat melalui teleskopnya adalah sesuatu yang tidak terbayangkan olehnya. Sebuah cahaya yang sangat terang tampak naik dari Ka'bah di Mekah, melesat ke atas seperti sinar laser yang menghubungkan bumi ke langit. Ia mengira itu adalah kesalahan teknis. Lalu ia meriset teleskopnya dan memeriksa ulang data, mengkalibrasi ulang semua instrumen-instrumennya. Tetapi ketika dia melihatnya kembali, cahaya tersebut tetap ada dan tidak hilang. Ia sangat takjub. Lalu Connor mencari tahu fenomena itu di dalam Islam. Dan akhirnya dia mendapatkan hidayah Islam. Nah sahabat, mungkin itu saja sedikit video reaksi dari saya. Mudah-mudahan bermanfaat bagi kita semua. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.